Hi, I'm Susan Kennard, and usually known as a spiritual scientist because I like to incorporate the science and the spiritual. I just want to get a bit more technical, which is not really happening, but never mind. I could hear myself being echoed in the background. So I hope you're well. It's a beautiful day here in the UK, beautiful sunshine, and it also happens to be the Queen's Jubilee. So if you happen to celebrate the royal family wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a really nice time. So what I find when I work with my clients and with my groups is that people always saying like, how do I manifest? Like, why can't I manifest? So what I wanted to do today in this video was to really talk to you about why can't you manifest and the reasons why that might happen, and also what is going on in your energy field which shows you when you are not in alignment with your true manifesting abilities. Okay, so I wanted to do that. I'm just going to get up on my screen because going live, one sec, allows me to talk to you if you're on. So let me just see. Oh, there we go. All right, so I am there. Let's just scroll down. There we go. So if you happen to be on here, hi Pragati. Oh, yeah, you got one of the lives. That's brilliant. Hi, Heather. You're on the live. That's brilliant. Yeah, I never know what time I'm going to come on. So yeah, so I just wanted to have a chat about it because one of the things that I look for, so when I work with people, my guides come in, I work with my guides, and they get to show me what's going on in your energy field. So these are the key things that I look for. I look for the connection to the soul star. So you have your main chakras, and then you have many others. But if we're just talking about the main 9 ones, we've got the 7 within the body, and we've got 2 outside of it. We do have lots more, but let's just talk about these for now. So the soul star is just kind of about, 10 inches above your head. And this soul star is your connection to the unified light of consciousness. So essentially all that is creator, true source. Okay. And that is your pure connection. So as you are receiving that information, that wisdom that is so within you, you have to have a clear communication for that. Okay. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the crown energy being really connected to that, and I don't want to see a separation. So if I see a separation or a gap, I know that the person has trust issues, and what that means is they find it very hard to trust that they are supported, that they are looked after by God, source, the universe, by their guides. And so this is one of the key things that I would be looking for. The other key thing that I'm looking for is when I look at the Earth star, which is underneath the feet and slightly into the earth. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for sparkling energy there. So I get to see that. And I'm also looking for if there is a space, once again, in between the root chakra energy and the Earth star. Okay. So if I see a space there, I know that this person finds it really, really hard to manifest in human form. All right. And the reason for that is because they didn't feel supported, they don't feel supported, or they didn't feel supported in the early part of their life. This is what I get an indication of. And I also get told where, obviously where that comes from. But if I'm looking at it from a frequency perspective, that part is a key player in whether we can feel safe in this world and therefore manifest in human form. Okay. So these are the 2 major things that I'm looking for. All right. So if you feel that there's an area of your life where you are not able to manifest, or you find I've done everything, I can't do that, I don't know how to do that, it will be because there will be a part of your divine feminine aspect that can't receive, okay, that doesn't feel supported, or a part of your divine masculine aspect that can't bring forth the information. Okay, so it could be both, or it could be one or the other. So, what we need to be able to be full alignment with our mission is to be operating in a balance, a symbiotic relationship of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So that is the giving and the receiving, right? So when we're in alignment with that, then we can manifest. And it's not just about money, but money is, of course, an energy. And when we're in alignment with it, then money flows in and flows out. And there isn't any fear around it because it just is. It is an energy, okay? And definitely in my time when I was younger, it was much harder for me to manifest. And all the work that I did on myself, all the healing work, all the understanding, all the appreciation of knowing that I'm supported by Mother Earth, that I'm supported by my guides and by source energy, allows me to live my mission fully, which allows me to create and manifest from that place. All right. So these are the things I look for. So if you think about in your life what might be going on for you now, does it make sense that there might be an area of your life where perhaps you're not receiving equally to giving? So just say in the chat if you're listening to this on the replay, then definitely still comment in the chat for me because I will reply. Okay, so we'll do a bit of coaching here. So essentially, let me know if there's an area in your life, and that area in your life you're not able to manifest in, because there will be somewhere around the divine masculine and the divine feminine that it is not operating in an equal way. All right, so just have a think about that now. If you're interested, on Monday we start June's retreats, and Monday is all about the divine feminine. So you might want to come on there because we're going to be healing, aligning, and truly embodying the divine feminine. It's about 1.5 hours of a workshop. If you're my Soul's Mission member, you get that as part of your membership. But if you're not, you definitely can still come on it. It's £33. So you just go to my website, susankennard.co.uk, where you can book on retreat 1. And retreat 2 is actually the divine masculine. So you want to do both. You want to have the alignment with the divine feminine and the divine masculine as well, so that you can bring in that information from source, that wisdom, and you can receive from Mother Earth. Okay. So Heather says, Pagati says relationships. And Heather says it sounds like both of mine may be out of balance. Okay. Well, you're in the right place, Heather. So relationships. So I presume, Pagati, you're talking about, romantic long-term relationships, right? So if you're looking at that, then there will be something there that's a mismatch of what you are giving in a relationship or what you are receiving. Okay. So you want to have a look at how much do you give the guides are saying, how much do you give your power away or did give your power away in relationships? And how much do you feel worthy? Thank you. Feel worthy of receiving. Okay. So have a little kind of consider about that. Did you always give, essentially give your power away, or were you able to receive? And I think you might find some answers there in your mind. And then, of course, when we do the retreat, there'll be things that you don't know, right? So this is both of hers might be out of alignment. Yeah. So we're always working on ourselves. There's no judgment with it, but it's really important right now to be aligned to your mission. And it has been for a long time, but it's really, really key now that we are loving life. We are aligned to our mission. We don't have to feel that our needs are not met. And I think it's a really important time to balance this divine masculine and this divine feminine aspect of us. And even if we're just tweaking it, So I'm always tweaking things, I'm always tweaking. But one of the key things, and last week's video was about this. So if you haven't watched it, pop over afterwards and watch last week's video, because it was about detachment. And if you're a Soul's Mission member, you're trialing the detachment chamber at the moment. So that's going to be so much fun to see what comes out from that and how people feel, because we really need to feel that we haven't got this attachment to outcome. So when we're manifesting, yes, we can create. Yes, we can definitely think about what we want to create. And we did that on the new moon event, which was on 30th, which was really good fun. Because, well, actually, we did it on the 28th. It was the 30th was the new moon, but we did it on the 28th. And we actually did a lot of manifesting. So we can do that and we can create, but we, of course, need to be the frequency of that manifesting ability for it to come to fruition. That doesn't mean that it's not going to, it just means it might take a bit longer. Okay. So I think it's really exciting when you notice things come into your experience very, very quickly. And I know that those on my membership, I watch it all the time and I watch people expand and grow, and I really love it. So let's just I'm just going to see what the guides want to do today. Okay, yeah, thanks. So they actually just want to bring in some guidance with the Keepers of the Light. So these are beautiful cards that I use sometimes. I love the Keepers of the Light. Let's hear and see who wants to offer some guidance today for us around manifesting. Yeah, because we're still in this beautiful new moon energy, new moon in Gemini. So let's just see. Yeah, Heather, having low expectations of what people can give you and to receive is obviously just a little bit of an imbalance in your divine feminine. Yeah, because we are goddesses, right? We're goddesses in our divine feminine, and we need to embody that goddess within us. And even if you're a man and you're listening to this, then we've all got divine masculine and divine feminine within us. Okay, guides, I can actually see Melchizedek here. So Melchizedek is, so if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe and share if you think that this will help somebody, they, might benefit from this. But I am a channel, and I'm clairvoyant, and I can speak to my guides. So Melchizedek steps in here, and he's stepping in very strongly, and he's saying that, thank you, he wants us all really to have the Midas touch. He wants us all to feel that we can just wave our wand or our crystal in his case, and we can create, because that's how, thank you, he's saying that the timelines are right now where we can actually interchange our timelines. He's showing me where we can interchange the timelines and we can actually step on to higher optimal timelines. So we're oscillating between lots of them, he's saying. Oh, I do just want to share as well before we see the cards. I'm going to be doing 2 videos a week, and I've decided to do an energy tune-up. So an energy tune-up will just be a few minutes on another video, and it will be where one of the guides will come in and there'll maybe be an activation. There may be some light language. There may be just some information that the guides want to share, which will tune your energy up. Okay, so I hope you're going to enjoy that, because so I'm going to come on twice a week. Okay, hopefully you'll have fun with that. Right, okay guys, what do you want to show us? Okay, inner strength. So move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. Right, so this is really interesting because it is about our inner strength. It is about our healing of our divine feminine self. And as I look at this, it is about feeling that we're whole. Thank you. So it is about feeling that we are whole within us, that we have everything, that we have the divine masculine within us, we have the divine feminine within us, and that all our needs are met on all levels. Nobody outside of us meets our needs. We have to meet those needs within. And as we meet those needs within, we attract those in the frequency of receiving. We're able to receive from others. So just have another look at her, Bridget. Beautiful. So, Melchizedek, can you just tell us what else? Okay. To call in for help. Yeah, thank you. So, Melchizedek is also saying, yeah, that we have the Supreme Protection card. So that makes total sense to me. What he's just said is that actually to know that we're firstly always protected, and secondly, that we have always got them, that it is really important to ask, and if you're new to this channel and you haven't seen this before, then just know that there was a part of you that was asking for this information, and you were guided, your soul guided you to listen to this. Yeah, so he's saying that you're always protected, but also that you need to ask your guides. You need to ask for that help, because it makes it much easier for them to help you. And one of the ways that you might see that happening is you'll get guided to videos, but you'll also find that you might have, you might see a feather, you might have, think of somebody and then you'll see them, or they might phone you. There's like little signs like words and things like that, or a song might come on and it will remind you of something. So the universe and our guides and angels are always trying to support us, and they're always trying to let us know. Thank you. Another way that you might see that is through birds. Animals and birds. Birds a lot. They come a lot as symbols. Especially robins. If you're thinking of a loved one, a robin might appear. Anything really, your spirit animal, you're just going to get guided along the way. And now we're setting the scene for that and sowing the seeds for it. Actually, it's going to start happening more and more and more. Okay. So let's just do one more card. Okay. And what else do we need to know about that? Trusting. So Archangel Michael, very much with us, so that we can actually remember that we can trust. And it is about trust. And as I said right at the top of this video, that what I look for and what I see in people's energy fields is, if I see a gap between the crown and the soul star, I know that there is a little bit of them that finds it hard to trust spirit, which always comes from the part of them that found it hard to trust as a child. So we would always be looking at the early experiences, and my background goes back to child protection days when I was a trauma specialist there. And so those formative years, those first 0 to 7, and definitely past lives as well and ancestors. But if we're looking at this life, 0 to 7 is really pivotal. Forming relationships with the world, forming our safety in the world. So we're going to be looking at that as well on Monday at the retreat. And then at the end of June, we'll be doing the second part of the retreat. So I hope you found this helpful. Please like and subscribe. Of course, I said that before, but please do that because it grows the channel and it allows me to reach more people that perhaps need to hear this message. Just a really exciting bit of news is finally the legals have been accepted on my book being published after I won the contract with Hay House last year, and we're going to the developmental edit stage, so we should very soon have it completely edited. Then I'll have a date for publication. So Awaken the Light Within Your Heart will definitely be out very soon, which is really exciting. So much love to everybody. Thank you for being here, and please share if you feel this will help somebody else, and watch out for my 5-minute videos where we're going to do an energy tune up. So much love for now. See you soon.